Hey YouTube, welcome back to another knife review. Today I have the Kershaw Fraxion to show you. There you can see how it's spelled. I'm assuming you pronounce it fraction, but I'm not sure. So this is the box, normal Kershaw box, and it comes with some papers. You see exactly what those are. Just normal Kershaw stuff. Comes with every knife. Nothing special. So onto the actual knife itself. Here it is, and it is a lot smaller than most knives I buy and review. There you can see it in my hand. Really small. It is also a lot cheaper than most knives I usually buy. This was about $28 online. I think most places have it for under $30, so I got this from Blade HQ. And I usually don't review cheap knives like this. If you've watched my channel, you've probably noticed most of them are around the $150 to $300 range. So this is a little different for me. Just kind of a cheaper knife I wanted to try out. And Yin Zanso designed, so one of the main reasons I wanted to try this out. There you can see the Kershaw logo. There you can see Anso designed, Kai patented, the model number, and there you can see the blade steel, 8CR13 MOV. So into the specs first. The overall length is 6.75 inches with a handle length of 4 inches and a blade length of 2.75 inches. The blade thickness is 0.11 inches thick and a handle thickness of 0.41. So thin blade, thin handle, not very long of a blade compared to most knives I've owned and reviewed. It weighs under 2 ounces, I think about 1.9 ounces. And like I said earlier, it is 8CR13 MOV. It is a nice satin, whatever, machine finish, hollow grind, clip point blade. The handle material is a carbon fiber G10 laminate, so you can see the kind of the pattern is done in carbon fiber, while below it is G10. So that gives it a cool look. I've seen people online say the handle's really sharp, but I mean, I don't know. It doesn't feel very sharp. It's not a big deal. Feels pretty good in my hands. And then the other side is a full carbon fiber laminate, so you can see the carbon fiber on top and then the transition to G10 below it. Black Kershaw blade or pocket clip, painted pocket clip, so it could get scratched up pretty easily. It's not a deep carried pocket clip or anything, so a little bit of the back of the knife will stick out of the pocket. It is a steel liner lock. It's got a nice detent. Little tiny flipper tab. One thing I was concerned about was whether this flipper tab would kind of work very well, whether it'd be big enough for me to really get enough purchase and flip it out. And with that jimping on top, it's definitely easy. I don't think I've misfired it. It's very smooth, nice strong detent for a little knife. Some people have said the detent is too strong, and I don't know if it's the same detent that I have or if it's just a wide range of detents. Some of them are like mine and some of them are crazy hard to shoot, but some people say they're way too strong and they can't even get it to deploy. So definitely watch out for that. If you're going to buy one in person, try to flip it before you buy it and make sure you got one that you like. Just a plain flat pivot screw on that side and a normal pivot screw on that side with, I think it's T8 Torx hardware with T6 for the smaller ones. Reversible tip up carry, right or left hand. Nice jimping on top. In the hand, it doesn't feel too bad. It's It's definitely just different because it is such a small knife that I'm not used to. Kind of makes me hold it weird, that you can't feel the pocket clip or anything really. It's a nice comfortable grip. For a knife this small and light and such a thin blade, I wouldn't be gripping onto it real hard, hacking into anything. I'd probably be kind of fine detail cutting tape off a box or something. Nothing crazy with this. I obviously wouldn't take it into the woods, and I wouldn't rely on my life or whatever. I wouldn't fight somebody with it. It's not a hard user, I'd say. But yeah, flips great. It's on KVT ball bearings. The detent makes it flip out great. I really like the design. The lines of it and everything, nice angular designs. Doesn't really look like most Yin Sanso designs. If you're familiar with his designs, he makes crazy custom knives. A lot of them are really simplistic in design, and this is a little more angular, a little more futuristic looking, but looks great, flips great, feels great. The blade steel's not too bad. HCR 13 MOV isn't very good steel, but for a $29 budget knife, it's pretty much what you expect. So nothing out of the ordinary there. Comes in a couple different options, like a lot of Kershaw knives. You can get a blackwashed blade or this satin blade. You can also get a couple different types of handle. You can get blue, black, tan, and green, kind of an OD green color like this background right here. So a lot of different options. Get what you want. It's got standoffs back there, no back spacer. Really smooth, really nice. What I really like about it is the size. So this is the smallest knife I own now. Most of my knives are pretty big. Like, this is what I'm carrying today, so it's almost as big as this open. So I'm more into big titanium, full titanium heavy knives, but this is so small that I can just easily throw it in the chest pocket of my coat where my chapstick is, and I can't feel it at all, don't notice it. You could throw it in your fifth pocket. The pocket clip, one good thing about it not being a deep carry pocket clip is your fifth pocket is on your jeans is about from here down to the bottom of it, so it's just the right size to be able to fit in there. I have another Kershaw design about the same size with a deep carry pocket clip, and with the pocket clip being all the way out to here, it kind of sticks out of the pocket a little more. Doesn't really go all the way down into that fifth pocket, but this one works great for that. You obviously wouldn't feel it in your pocket. You could throw it in gym shorts and you probably wouldn't even notice it. It doesn't drag your pants down or anything because it's only 1.9 ounces. Here's a comparison to a very common knife. This is the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. So, as you can see, big difference in size, big difference in handle and blade length. Blade thickness and handle thickness are also very different. So you can really see how small this knife is. Really compact, really thin blade. Doesn't feel extremely strong, but there's no play, no wobble, nothing. You can kind of feel a little bit of flex just because you can tell it's not a super strong blade because it is so small and just carbon fiber. And at a price of about $28, under $30 most places. Definitely a good buy. Check it out, flip it. Make sure you flip it before you buy it so you can tell if the detent is too weak or too strong for you. And that's all I got to say about it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out the other reviews on my channel and like and subscribe.